state, I highly enjoy harming other people. So, like, you know what I mean? But that's all just learned because that's how we do it. So we learn from, martial art experts. We learn from military experts. We learn from combat. We learn from, other aggressive males. And that's the thing. The thing is always learn that you should enjoy hurting other people to be an aggressive male. You know what I mean? But it's never the right way. And that's a key thing to understand is that, especially for me, trying to get rid of that, I have to become aware that that is not me. And when my subconscious or even my ego tries to tell me that is me, like, I have to know that is not me, because it doesn't make me feel good. You know what I mean? Like when I feel that need to attack people, that doesn't make me feel good, because it's sort of like Mike Tyson says it really, really good. But basically, how I say it is that when I get the urge or the need to attack someone, it's because I feel inferior to them. Like when I was 8, like when I was, between 8 and 16, well, not 16, but 8 and 14, where it's that feeling of a 45-year-old dude threatening to gutter stomp me, and I don't have any power. Like, that's the feeling I get when I'm aggressive. And I don't like that feeling. I don't like feeling inferior. So it's like, we got to understand that the key, okay, for me personally, is to remember that I'm a highly happy person, and like, pain doesn't actually bother me. So if someone punches me in the face, like, it doesn't hurt. Like, do you get it? But like, if someone threatens to punch me in the face, I'm always brought back to those feelings of insecurity, of feeling less than. So that's what we got to realize, is that these negative sort of personas that we wear, they're all like coming from something, but there is the authentic us underneath. And for me, it's remembering back to the person before I had to become this person. You know what I mean? And it's sort of like, think in your life, or think to your life, to times where you feel truly happy, where you feel good about yourself, where you feel like who you are is good enough, and all of that. And then think about, like, who is this person? When you feel these emotions, who are you? Are you someone out there causing violence and harm? Or are you someone enjoying your life and being happy and in love and loving other people? Like, that's the thing. When I'm happy, I'm not, like, fighting doesn't really appeal to me. But it's like, my environment taught me that when I'm out in public, I have to be prepared for violence. Even though I don't. Ever since I turned 16, people don't fight me. Like, people try to provoke me, but they don't fight me. Because, like, they can see it in my eyes that if they were to go down that route, like, it wouldn't be a good time. And that's what I just calmly explained to them, is like, we can go there, but like, unless you're prepared to die right now, like, I'm ready to die. Like, unless you're prepared to die, like, it's not a good place to go, mate. I don't play around. And like, and the thing is like, I don't say it aggressively. I say it very calmly, because it's not like Like, I'm just telling them the truth. Is that, to me, like, my belief around fighting is it's to the death. There is no just punching around. There's no just fist fights. It's to the death with me. Because in the events that I was in my childhood, like, I believe that if it went down that route, that's what it would have been. So it's like, I, 9 times out of 10, the only exception to ever get me to fight is to pick on a friend. If you start a fight with a friend, there's all bets are off. You know what I mean? Like, if someone goes up and they threaten to attack a mate of mine, like, no questions asked, I'll just walk up and headbutt them. Like, I don't care. Like, every day of the week. Like, you know what I mean? You're always, like, defending other people is the easiest way to fight. But whenever someone tries to fight me, like, I just walk away because there's nothing they can do. You know? If you don't respond to people, they won't attack you. Because only a coward attacks someone. You know what I mean? You turn your back on someone, they won't attack you. Unless they're a coward, but you know what I mean? I've always learnt through life, cowards don't hit hard. But it's like, this is the key in self-validation that we have to get through, is figuring out and being able to realise, like, who is that authentic me and who is not. Because we have so many personas and so many masks in our mind of who we think we need to be and things like that. And we sort of just, like, we keep these ideologies of who we think we are or who we think we should be, in terms of, like, for example, I have a belief that I should always be prepared for violence. But that means that I have to walk around always ready for violence, which means I always have to be in an aggressive stance or an aggressive state. And that's not a good thing. So we have to learn how to let that go, because unless our environment is telling us that is a requirement, like, by all means, if you live in a highly violent place, every day of the week you're going to walk around, you know what I mean? But if you don't enjoy violence, you wouldn't live in a highly violent place. You'd move. But it's like, you know what I mean? So it's about working out and sort of peeling back the layers and having that self-realization that, no, actually, you know, violence and aggression does not make me feel good. So no, I don't think that is from me. You know what I mean? Whereas, you know, singing, I enjoy singing. That makes me feel good. You know what I mean? That's a part of me. I enjoy laughing. I enjoy physical exertion. Like, that's a part of me. But it's like, I don't have to hold on to the negative beliefs that I picked up along the way. Because if I hold on to them, even if I never think of them, they're always just under the surface. And it's like, while we don't notice it, it is clearly, like, observable to other people. So if you ask anyone who knows me, they will probably tell you I'm a highly aggressive and angry person. Even though within myself, majority of the time I'm happy. But because I have it under the surface, it's so clear to other people, but I can't see it myself. So I think I'm quite happy and enjoying my time, but other people think I'm aggressive all the time and angry and have something up with me. And that's sort of one of the things. So easy ways to work it out is thinking about what other people have said to you or said about you. You know, if someone says, like, you know, things like, if they mention, you know, oh, you're an angry person or you may have anger issues, like potentially you might have an unrooted or unrealistic belief around aggression and anger and the need for it. You know what I mean? And it's using other people and how the external environment responds to who we present to it is a good way to work out, you know, what are the authentic things about me that I like and other people like? What are the inauthentic things about me that I don't like and other people don't like? Because, like, for example, if I liked violence and aggression, well, then I would be violent and aggressive all the time. But because I don't like it, it's something I just keep in the back pocket. That's why it's so easy not to act on it, because it's not a route I want to go down. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always happy to walk that route if need be, but if there's no need, I don't see the point in it. But it's like, we don't have to hold on to the aggression and the anger to move through life safe. Because the thing is, when you get punched in the face, that's when it's okay to become aggressive and angry. Up until that point, it's irrelevant. It's only ever going to feed the ego. And that was the thing. That was what I saw in a lot of other men, especially, you know, when I was between the ages of 16 and 24. They fed their ego through their aggression. You know what I mean? Like, they fought for their ego and they fought for their reputation and not for survival. And that's the thing. Like, I didn't see the point in fighting someone for my reputation. It seems irrelevant. But, like, don't get me wrong, if someone's disrespecting me and treating me less than I believe I should be treated, and I calmly tell them, like, I don't accept being treated this way, the next response will always be an aggressive telling of them that I don't appreciate being treated this way. But the right response is always just to turn around and walk away. You know what I mean? Even if they're a mate, if they're treating you like shit, just turn around and walk away. And if they go, oh, why are you walking away? I'm good, mate. I don't. You do you, I'm going to do me. Fuck that noise. Like, that's the thing. We don't have to, like, defend our honour to someone who's dishonourable. Do you know what I mean? But, like, if someone comes up and tries to jump you in the middle of the night, you know, when you're walking down the street every day of the week, you don't ask questions. You just, bang, start attacking them. But it's like, I don't know. Like, for me, it's like, it's the hardest thing to let go of. I don't personally know how to let go of it. You know what I mean? Like, the way I let go of it is just by accepting that other people don't want any, like, other people aren't out to attack me. But then the other thing is having self-confidence that even if I were to get attacked, I can defend myself. Because the aggression is always a front for the insecurity. Do you know what I mean? It's very important, that one. That we have to realize that, like, over-aggression without cause is always based in insecurity. Alright, well, that's going to end this one. And I hope you guys got something great out of it. And you guys have an amazing day. Thanks so much. Bye.